The domain safemoon.com has been purchased. And believe it or not, I actually kind of knew a little bit more of the background details on this months ago, and I never made a video on it, and there was a reason why I didn't. But I'm going to go ahead and reveal the details of what I had found now in this video because of the fact that it's been purchased. So yeah, it's more justifiable now for me to go ahead and openly talk about this. I've been trying to show support for the team and not just make everything about myself and getting viewers and growing my channel. Before I get further, I want to say a special shout out thank you to our Patreon supporters. Double shout out thank you to Rem AG, Xavier Zamora, Victor, and Troy Smothers for being higher level patrons. I also want to welcome Troy Smothers and Crypto Rich G, our two newest patrons. I do YouTube full time. I appreciate your guys' support. If you'd like to join for as little as $1 a month, there is a link in the description. And also, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you to go do your own research. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into the news. This was posted over in the SafeMoon subreddit by Big Rude in Texas. It said, last month, someone purchased the domain safemoon.com for 60,000 euro. That's $67,515. All right, let's go ahead and go back in time. On June 16th, I had messaged the community manager for SafeMoon. This is Warfighter Z. And I said, hey, you got a minute? Really, really important. His response was, hey, man, go ahead. So I said, mind if I voice call you? He said, sorry, I'm in a voice call meeting with some mods. Is it okay for you to type? And so I replied, I said, this is regarding SafeMoon website domains being listed for sale. I found some information. And he said, go ahead. Now keep in mind that during this time, this is when Jack was still working with the company, Hank was still working with the company, all that stuff was going on. So I said, of which one appears to be a false campaign, I think, to try and make Ledger look bad. I saw on social media they said that www.safemoonwallet.com redirects to Ledger. I just contacted GoDaddy support and found a series of details. First of all, in regards to the safemoonwallet.com, it was registered on April 5th to somebody in Turkey, also made website available to purchase for $5,000. Auction expires in September, but automatically renews in September. The ability to purchase it is up right now. In addition, safemoonwallet.app selling for $800,000, registered on May 29th to somebody in Florida. Furthermore, safemoon.com is for sale through another network, $60,000 for the website. Registered through Dina Dot, that was created back in 2018, and it was updated on June 7th. Okay, so let's start with the first note in regards to Ledger. There was drama months ago in which Ledger had published an article that was basically trashing on SafeMoon, and one of their references was an individual from Twitter with the name War on Rugs. Yeah, that was a big problem because War on Rugs was not a credible source. He indeed actually went and rug pulled his own community. It was so bad, he ended up deleting his social media platform. It was a huge scandal. A lot of people in the SafeMoon community are aware of this, but if you guys haven't heard about it, it was a huge, huge deal because Warren Ruggs was trashing on SafeMoon at the same time. And then he literally went and rug pulled and crashed his whole entire project. People got mad at Ledger for publishing the article. They retracted the article. Then shortly thereafterwards, people noticed that if you went to safemoonwallet.com, then it went over to Ledger. I looked at it and I said, well, I don't think it's fair to assume that Ledger had purchased that domain. Maybe there's something more to it. Let me go do some additional research. So what I had found out through talking with them is that it was purchased by somebody that lives in Turkey. So that was one big sign right off the bat that it probably wasn't Ledger's team. I didn't see anything that's really tying Ledger over to Turkey. Second thing is, if they had purchased this domain, why would it be available for purchase again? So they're reselling it right away. Even though it redirects over, you could technically buy it if you want to. That just doesn't really make much sense either, right, guys? So to me, this was suggesting that they were trying to create this drama between them, but the fact that you can make the purchase, maybe that would incentivize SafeMoon's team to want to purchase it for a higher price, and they were using it as just like a marketing ploy. That's what I was kind of taking away from this. SafeMoonWallet.app, that is still listed for $800,000. So let's go ahead and point out a couple things to you. If you go to SafeMoonWallet.com, it does not redirect over to Ledger.com right now. In fact, it just shows this. So why does it not go back to Ledger? Who changed it? right? Just raises a whole other series of questions. If they were looking for search discoverability for Ledger, they could have just kept it. They could have kept their mouth shut. Maybe they stopped it because they don't want to have more drama, but all the signs are really pointing to somebody else was doing this, and they're doing something fishy. SafeMoon.com, if you try to go to that, it doesn't actually load. Now, if you go and search for SafeMoon.com, it is taken. It says over on GoDaddy, you still might be able to purchase it. You can go through a broker service fee. It's about $100. But yeah, it does not look like that is likely to actually take place. Now, if you also look for SafeMoonWallet.com, you're going to see the same thing. Now, if you type in SafeMoonWallet.app, I had mentioned the $800,000. You can see it's still being listed for $800,000. So if you got $800,000, you really want to buy SafeMoonWallet.app, by all means, feel free to go for it. SafeMoonWallet.org, it's $10,000 being listed just for that one alone, right? Now, SafeMoon.com, I have a theory, as is just kind of noted here. I'm going to go and read through this a little bit more. My theory is that the SafeMoon team has finally made the acquisition of it, and that the updates that we have not seen on the SafeMoon.net, which is the official website for SafeMoon, I think that what's happening is that they're preparing everything to just make it go live on SafeMoon.com. That's what I'm hoping, but I do not have anything confirming that right now. Because, everything with version 2, it's now out. The exchanges and stuff is potentially coming out. It'd be nice to see if it was officially SafeMoon.com. Search discoverability is just more optimized. And so the traffic flow would be a lot better if they had the SafeMoon.com domain. You still got SafeMoon.net, and look at everything that they've been able to pull off. So it's okay. It just would be a little bit better if they also had SafeMoon.com. I think it's a simple statement. Okay, so to go on further with what I had said here. He said, holy crap, right? So he was really shocked, my response. I said, the representative I talked to is Scott. He said, Scott. I said his email address. He said that if you guys need help in getting them that's his support email over at GoDaddy. I was on the phone for about 20 minutes asking questions. Since this all started with the public showing the SafeMoonWallet.com website redirecting to Ledger, it makes it look like a big scandal because of what Ledger did before. I'm trying to provide accurate information in my YouTube channel. I was going to do a video talking about all this, but I need answers from you guys before I do it. I don't know if the SafeMoon team is aware of any of this, purchased any themselves. He said, oh damn, want to purchase, etc. He said, this is huge information, bro. Thank you for sure. Right? And I emailed him over the details. I followed up with him. He kept telling me, he let the team know they're busy working on a lot of different stuff right now, and but they're aware of it, kind of a thing. And I touched on it a couple different times. So, that's the gist of the communication with that. I talked with Warfighter Z on other things too. I'm not going to be going through my entire message history that I had with this guy, but I wanted to focus specifically on the SafeMoon.com and the other the other domains related to this that could potentially be of value for the SafeMoon team. SafeMoon.com, I think, being the biggest one. So that one was being listed for $60,000, much better price than the $800,000 that's being listed here. And maybe they negotiated something with the individual that had owned the SafeMoon.com website. But I would love to know, what do you guys think? Do you think that SafeMoon.com was purchased by the actual SafeMoon team? Do you think that it's going to go live in the near future and they're going to migrate everything over from SafeMoon.net to SafeMoon.com? What do you guys think, right? Be careful going to SafeMoon.com if you're trying to check it all the time and stuff, because who knows, whoever purchased this, what their intentions are. And you might see something when it actually does go live if they make a published website, but that doesn't mean it's from the SafeMoon team. If there's anything in there about connecting your wallet and this and that, you really want to wait till the team makes official statements. Cannot stress that enough. Be careful with your money, guys. So yeah, I do have referral links in the description. If you want to get free cryptocurrency, free stock, it is free money for you guys. Coinbase, Gemini, BlockFi, and Webull. And if you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button. It definitely helps out with the YouTube search algorithm. Do not forget to I forgot what the last one was. I just spaced out for a second. Anyways, you guys are awesome. Thank you all for being here. I'm not a financial advisor. I was trying to say that again because you're like, wait, did I say that before? Yeah, you guys are awesome. Stay awesome. God bless, and I will see you in the next episode. Boy, kind of fumbled there at the end.